Hello, hello. Hello, Twitch. Twitch should be live. And hello, YouTube. YouTube should be live as well. Hey, everything looks great. I am alive. Yes, I am alive. Very, very much so. Okay. Well, let's send the... Let's send it out. Publish, confirm, Lorraine. So how's everyone's Tuesday? Second day of the week. Hopefully everyone's Tuesday has been going pretty alright. Stabby always first. I think Stabby is just like lurking in the Discord already. Of course, we have the curse sounds. By the way, I added a new curse sound. So if anyone is lucky enough, maybe they'll get the new curse sound. It's random, so there's a chance to not play. There's a chance to play. It really depends. It's time for... Hello, how's everyone doing? I am doing pretty great. Oh. I still have a few videos left to do, like for example, Day's video. And also... Yep, that's the new curse sound. It's the blessing of Kelcharo and Lingyang. Hello Silicate, hello Nethy. I know, what the hell. You know where this curse sound came about? It's because the other day, it's because the other day Rain did not see the Ling Yang, so I was just like switching back and forth between Kelcharo and Ling Yang. Then what happened is that then what happened? I was just like, okay, you know what? There's a curse sound as it is. I started stream when you were mid set. It's okay. You can watch me stream while you're doing your sets. Just make sure to not laugh your ass off while you're doing your sets, because new curse sounds today. New curse sound today. Okay, let's do the Fantasies of Thousand Gateways. Oh yes, let's break rocks first. 1k points is expensive. Of course, curse sounds has to be rare. Curse sounds has to be rare. Otherwise, you'll be spamming it non-stop. Then I don't think anyone can hear me. Yeah, because of you, Rain. Be glad that this or be honored that this time's round worth of curse sound is from you. Rain says, "Damn, sorry guys. Now you have been lucky because of this curse sound. Blessed by Kelcharu and Ling Yang." Oh, and we have a secret new account that we will need to we will need to do dailies for. I'm not revealing it just yet, but you'll see in a bit right after when I'm done with dailies for this account. I think it's an account that you all can look forward to because it's an account of its kind. It's an account of its kind. I will not reveal too much until I finish my dailies. Building and testing DPS budget on new account. If your math is mathing, solo clear morning act 6 is possible with DPS budget. Damn, alright. I have to respect that that level of dedication. Because it's not gonna be easy. No pool? Nah, it's not no pool. I think when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, damn, this account is insane. Because this account is actually insane in its own right. Is it my account? No, it's not my account. Y'all will see in a bit. Y'all will see in just a bit. Immune to interruption, yes. Sigil triggered twice. I guess that works. Yes, I'll keep y'all guessing until we finish the dailies on my account. Echo skill, yes, give me that. Mod, sure. Basic, sure. Oh, do you mean your hand was itching yesterday and you did it? What, you went to Gun? True to your name, Rain? Oh, what the hell did you do now? You're talking about pulling on the banner? Well, considering your tendencies, Rain, I can't be too sure what you're talking about, man. As far as it's been proven, you're a gooner through and through. And you got bullying? Nice. Well played. Yo, hello Varun. Not ads again. Ooh, this slow-mo looks good. Are you late? No. I'm only clearing my dailies at the moment. Is it an account from previous reviews? It was meant to be, but it's not. But it didn't. Hello, Varun. Welcome, welcome. Now S0 R0 Kalata do a lot of damage. You're wondering if you get S6 bullying, then the damage of Kalata will profit. Yeah, 50% is a huge damage increase compared to like 25. So that's going to be quite insane. Need a partner in crime to activate no HUD or curse keybinds with custom challenge. No, no. Those who went MIA, nope. Okay, I need to do one Dreamless. So let's do that. JW 特质. Is it recently? Nope. Never have we reviewed the account before. You'll see when you see it. Don't worry. You're still saving 41.7k right now. Oh my god. It better not be something that breaks my index finger, man. I do not wish to have my fingers broken. Did they ask for account review? Kind of, not really, but kind of at the same time. The mic doesn't want to pick up my sips, man. I've been sipping 3 freaking times. Solo dungeon curse keybinds, hell nah. What? No, it's not an alt. The sipping sound is the lightning sound. Okay. Last 60 shall go into... No, Baizhi with... No, ew. Is it Zenny? Nope, it is not Zenny. Never in a million years will Zenny let me review his account. We can be sure that not in a million years Zenny will allow me to review his account. He just won't. Absolutely won't do it. I can assure you that. Sip. Yep. Pretty much, because the mic doesn't want to do shit. So you don't know them? No, you know them. They are quite active, or like they were once quite active. That's your clue. Same role as yours? Nope. Other than Rover role. And Cat's Eye. So that narrows down a lot. Any more will be giving it away. Actually, why am I doing this with nerfed Havoc damage? Should be doing it like this. "18 people? Nah, you'll be able to get it once you see it. Don't worry." Okay, I am just about almost done with my account. So it's time to almost reveal what's the account that I need to take care of. Before we get into Kanashi's account. And yes, this is another clue. It is not Kanashi's account. Oh. Another survey. Okay. Well, guess I'll do it later. Will account. Not exactly. Is this account special somehow? Yes, it's very, very special. It's a very, very special account that deserves its own form of content. Did you see it once, not only on stream? No, you've never seen it. I highly doubt that anyone has ever seen it, unless they were there at the time when we were still very active in Discord BC. Dragon Life? Nope, it's not Dragon Life. Alright. Bear witness. Bear witness to drum roll. Come on, load faster. Tada, no, it's a C account. Bear witness, okay. You see, it's like, oh, this one's 480, 240. 100k strikes, maybe. Ah, okay, it's not 100k strikes. The very man himself, Void. The Leviathan. And what does this Leviathan have? S6. 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 Okay, S4. S6. 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 Yeah, because it's not Narwhal, it's a freaking Leviathan. That's why it's not Narwhal, it's a freaking Leviathan. Basically, what's happening? Oh my god. Buva almost crashed. I think my computer can't handle the power of this account. Basically, Void has passed me his account to take care of because he's very addicted to where winds meet for now. So if like any one of you have like some things you kind of want to test, like for example, oh, you want to see the strength of S6 DPS, then I guess we can test with this account while Void gives us the access. No need to review, man. You're leaving. Yeah. So this we will be having the account for until we don't know when. Because we can test with so many things, like what's the power of S6 Chikuna. Maybe like for example, like yesterday's pistol account, here's where we can see like, oh, if they decides to S6 Carlotta with Chakora, maybe they can like get SSS rank in Viva. How about Viva max point? I am very, very certain that their Viva's like 20k or even 25k. Let's see. Very, very close. 18,000. The previous one was even 21,000. Bro, you can solo Whimpering Waves with one character, yeah, kind of. You kind of can. This account is brain rot. But first, let's not let's know that these wave plates stack up. We gotta go farm for some stats. Question is what stats? I literally have no idea. They did tell me, like Void did tell me, that they wanted to rework on Cartethia. So that is definitely what we need to rework on. Because their Cartethia rolls are low. Okay. Well, this is a 5-5 and this is 4-5. Okay, 4-5. 4-5. Low crit. And okay, so this is I guess this is the first one to rework on then. As a new player, who could be good to go for 3.0? Context by new, only notable units you have are Verena and Shopkeeper. Okay, you have the supports, that's great. You may want to consider... let me think. So we have Linne, which is the new 3.0 Resonator. We also have, along with Linne, comes with Cartethia and Chacona. I think getting Cartethia is great. Because she's a really strong main DPS. Just that Cartethia doesn't really excel in whimpering ways. So Cartethia will only allow you to complete like tower if you can build her very, very well. Now, after Cartethia and Chacona, you will get Augusta and Yuno. Augusta and Yuno, you can go for both of them actually, because Augusta is really strong. And Yuno, with her signature weapon, is a crazy main DPS as well, even though they call her sub DPS. So if you have enough funds for Yuno plus her signature, definitely go for it. Augusta, you can kind of use her as a use her without a signature, but still, DPSs with their signature work so much better. Now, if you do get Augusta and Yuno, you can use them both separately, so you essentially have 2 teams worth of units. How would that work is that you'll be using Augusta with Mortefi. Like, your team should look something like Augusta and Mortefi, because Mortefi can buff heavy. And then your other teammate would be like Yuno and probably like Alto. So that's like 2 teams settled for the end game. It's fun situation. It's only 8,000 airstrikes. As for the 3.0 units, they are kind of like up in the air at the moment. We don't really know how strong they are. We only know their kits. So it's not like something we can give any advice on, other than just saying, oh, just wait and see until we actually get to test them. And like when we actually get to test them, and if they're like really busted, that's where you see videos like, oh, S0R1 Linne is actually very strong. Yeah, things like that. Right now, we have no details, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with the new 3.0 units. Shopkeeper took 142 pulls from your starter banner. Time to explore more. Okay, I guess this Chisa also needs some work here. The 3-5 is not that great. The crit damage are also like low rolls here and there, huh? I guess we can use the Midnight Veil to farm. Prolova, let me see. Prolova is on... Ooh, okay. Prolova is also on Havoc Eclipse, but I don't think anyone is using Havoc Eclipse other than Prolova. So we can literally farm for Midnight Veil, and we can farm for 1, 2... Don't think Cantarella's the best build, right? Or does Cantarella have the best build here? Okay, not really. So it's like... Yeah, okay. So Midnight Veil is the best one to bomb, while we try to get like one cost from... I don't know, hunting mobs, I guess. Chisa, Frolova. Yeah, okay. Midnight Veil. You're excited to finally hit the 5-star, then you notice your shopkeeper was weird. They were Glacial, Young Guy, and were Lion Dancing. Oof. Well, rip. that's a Ling Yang and a half. You like strong women? Nice, that's a good choice. That's a great choice, in fact. Oh yeah, right. They want... Do they have enough Dreamless? In Dreamless feathers? I think for this account... let's check the map. Because if they don't have Dreamless feathers, I'm sure they will want like... at least S0R1 for 3.0 resonators, right? Okay, so no, we will farm Dreamless 2 times and then do fantasies. Alright, it's time to witness the power of like, I don't know. I shall not even bother doing this properly. And Dreamless is already new. I didn't even bother to buff properly. Yikes. So strong. Is it just S6? What about weapon dupes? It's S6R5. Is the this account is the definition of power of wallet plus skill. Yo, look at that, 112k. Thinking S6 Shopkeeper is enough. No, S3 Shopkeeper, not S3, S2 Shopkeeper is enough. S6 Shopkeeper doesn't really do much justice. Because it's like you're only getting like 500% crit damage, like sure. As no, not the best. Not the best resonator to S6. Solo Tower. This account is one of the funders of Bua. Exactly. Solo Tower is definitely possible. Let's deal with the fantasies and then we can do like 1-2 runs of Solo Tower to show just the power of S6R5 units. Yeah, it's only 500% crit damage. It's like when you compare to other S6s, it's not worth. It's just not worth. No, I'm not even kidding. Like if you're looking to S6 someone, S6 the main DPS, don't S6 like I don't know, man. Just don't S6 a resonator that doesn't add as much value. You will love S6 Shopkeeper, S6 Rococo. Yeah, okay, everything just gets nuked in one bit. No 1.0 units? I don't think so. Void joined like after, I think during version 2. Yeah, one bonk and done. One bonk and they're done. At least show dungeon. Okay. We'll show dungeon in a bit. Heavy, give me that. Where am I running? Basic attack speed, absolutely. Solo dungeon. I'm already soloing dungeon on my alt account. That's a lot of damage. It's okay, we understand your preference. You enjoy strong women, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own own preference. Internet so as you missed the entire account review. No, we'll do an account review for Void like one day. Maybe the start of season 1. For now, it's just I have to take care of Void's account because I need to. He hasn't been on his account for quite a long time. Yeah, look at this. This is just basic attacking and this is just basic attacking. Not even doing much. You know, enhanced heavy 500k damage? I think so. You should enter your own competition if you win give now. I don't think my builds are even that good, man. Like, sure, my builds are better than average, but it's like I don't think it can compete with people who actually min-max their favorite resonators simply because I'm always building new resonators. So I do not have the chance to like rework on those resonators that I built in the past. As much as I want to, I do not have the chance to do that. So it's unfortunate. Straight up just unfortunate. Hey. Okay, wait. We do, you know, the moon. Well, the moon's not. The moon's not yet. Ew. This is arrow resistant. Give me something else. Okay, this. Well, unbuffed is like 250k in Fantasies of 1000 Gateways. So I guess when it's buffed, it's going to be quite insane. And I think this is... We can leave here for now and continue with the rest. Because we shall just let the... No, we should continue because the wave plates... The wave plates are like close to max. Ow. You min-max the Zenny before, won a competition, you can do it again, step up your game. Alright, let's see. You're up against some serious serious min-maxers in the Discord chat, so good luck. Not 49 is 50-50 account, more like we are losing our 50-50. Why the hell did you say that, Rain? Kiss Farina. This JW is just downright trolling, man. I actually never had such an easy Fantasies of Thousand Gateways before, where literally just basic attacking kills everything. What an experience. I don't think I can even get like all of the buffs here. So might as well just give me more damage bonuses. You have a friend that has S6 Augusta and you battle over who does more damage, guess who usually wins? I'm guessing it's like Zenny. Because Zenny can parry. And so when Zenny parries, it instantly unlocks her big damage. Ew. Boom. Yep. A lot of damage. Augusta gets going faster, but Zenny does more overall damage, so you usually win by a fair amount. I see. Okay, nice. More astrites. Okay. I will need to do all of these. Later on then. I haven't done these for my account either. Whoops. Okay. Now for... well, I guess one power solo run. Because that's very, very possible. Imagine not doing events couldn't be me. Couldn't be you. Why is bro doing account maintenance? And it's because it's the Leviathan account. Leviathan account gets special treatment. Like, come on, man. You can't say no to a Leviathan account. No way. Lucilla ethics incoming. Your chill sound kind of busted. So great team. Hello, Shaw. Yep. Okay. UC and S6. You know. This is the power of S6. You know. We have seen a lot of Cartathias already, so maybe we can do a Chuyan. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh, okay. Hey, the 40 all missed. Hopefully you can get at least S3 or one thing Nanami. Good luck. Ow. Ah. Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a problem while using Shuyan, huh? It's because I get hit while I'm using my forte. I can't see shit. Same issue applies when it's S6. Okay, 1, 2, and then he's gonna... Boom, boom. He's gonna run. Okay, so the floor... What the hell, bro? This is actually very annoying. The floor also deals damage, which is gross. Okay, so Lampy Lumen. No, this means that, right, Lampy Lumen hologram is actually going to be a huge issue, because if it leaves all those trailing things on the floor, we have to actively avoid it. Since it's going to be like delete all of our HP. I'm learning more about this Lampy Lumen boss. Why are you doing this and you spawn in already? What the? What kind of spawn RNG is this? Solo Lova stage 4? Yeah, we can try that. I'm very invested in doing this right now because of the bullshit Lampy Lumen that has put me through. What? What the fuck? Okay, that's actually quite interesting. Let me just run out the floor. Run away from the floor because the floor is lava. No, get away from me. Are you gonna do a double dash now? This S6 can stack the enemy. Yeah, that's cool to see. Okay, yeah, the ice floor I need to avoid. What annoying... What an annoying boss, actually. Oh. Okay, yay! No, we are not doing solo Carlotta in this floor, man. Rain is trying to... Rain is being naughty. Stagnate. Stagnate. Okay, bye guys. Okay, bye Syndicate. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. If I do a guns only, we will put in the YouTube video. Yeah, I will do that with this account, I guess. Eventually. Just not yet. Hey. Boom. Boom. No, don't you teleport away. Boom. Yep. Essentially, I think once you S6 the main DPS, you can clear the floor solo. Yay, I3 Psyche, let's go. Finally, I3 Psyche. Alright, Rain, I'm only doing one try, okay? I am only doing one try with S6. I can't even... it's 4. It's 4 energy. What happened? Oh yeah, I was supposed to show a dungeon, right? There, level 1 dungeon. Oh my god, level 2 Jinxie. Who do I sacrifice here? Who do I sacrifice here? I can sacrifice Rococo. And then you see Rococo run in, drag everyone, boing, boing, boom. And then we see Changi level 90. Pero pe, yeah, pero ro. Well, let's see if S6 Carlotta can handle glacial resistant floor. I honestly doubt so. Like, you look at that damage, it's maybe not that nice. Yeah, her forte cooldown is also another issue as well. Does she have her echoes? I'm pretty sure she does, right? Does she not? Let's see. No, I shouldn't go into quick details. Carlotta, does she has her echoes? Wait, where is she? Why is she all the way? Yeah, she does. She does have her echoes. It looks like ice resistant enemies. Yep. Yeah, Rain wants to see me use S6 Carlotta against ice resistant enemies. Literally a recipe for disaster. Yeah, this is glacial resistance floor. Maybe in like this floor might be possible, but like definitely not in glacial resistance floor, man. Anything is possible with the power of friendship. All I'm seeing is that maybe this Carlotta doesn't have enough enough damage at all. Like the damage isn't as like impressive as the ones we have just now. This is damage when you do Lumi and Verina rotation. Aye! Okay. Rude! Ow! Yeah, nah. Not solo Montelli, I guess. Which is actually quite interesting. Why is that the case? I think it's mostly because the problem comes with us not using the outro skill. The outro skill is missing, which therefore is like missing quite a bit of a damage as well. But okay, we've stayed here long enough. Let's go on to our actual account review for today. We can try with more things another day. This solo Carlotta can compete with your Carlotta Lumi bullying. Hey, come on, it's an S6 Carlotta. It's gonna have to make sense. Oh yeah, what's the tuner situation? Tuner situation is... we are looking at a lot of tuners, not a lot of tubes. Okay, 1.8k tuners. Rich indeed. It's very, very rich. While I log in, let's do the prediction. What rating will this account get? Start the prediction. A C account. Okay, nice. Okay. So today we are reviewing Kanashi's account. I think the request is just review, but let's see if they have anything else. Alright, let's start. Hello Rovers and welcome back to another viewer account review. Today we are reviewing Kanashi's account. UL80, that's nice. Okay, I guess it looks promising. Let's see. They have... Yeah, okay, 8-8 with Bring Waves, 36 Tower Adversity. I think, yes, we have a pretty good account ongoing today. Let's jump right in. Okay, the attack looks great, energy is great, crit rate is great, and crit damage is actually pretty great. Here's where we look at niche stats, and niche stats is still looking pretty good as well. Nice. Kumokiri and S0. So it's S0 R1. Okay. 4-5, 3-5, 4-5, 2-5. Oh, wow. And 4-5. Okay. Yeah, I mean you've hit the stats that you need for crit damage, crit rate, and energy and attack. But I do think you are using DPS Chisa, right? It's going to be hard to get better stats, but from what I'm seeing, maybe you can rework on this one. I know 21% crit damage, 6.3 crit rate. 21% crit damage is hard to give up, but I think getting another attack percentage here will really push your damage even higher. So I think if you can get like a 15% crit damage here, there'll be 15% crit damage, but like one more attack, it'll be great. What's a crit damage requirement? Honestly, like 260 to 270 is great. Any higher is it's any higher is great as well. But here's where you want more of a stat spread, because if we look at the stats, right? Okay, we have double crit, nice. Double crit liberation, nice. Double crit liberation, 1 attack. Double crit liberation. So if we are looking at amount of attack percentage stats here, it's only 1 attack percentage, which is, well, only 1 attack substat roll means that you can actually try to get more attack percentage rolls to sort of balance out the stats to get more damage. This is min-maxing. So when we talk about min-maxing, we are not only looking at just crit damage and crit rate. We have to look at all the stats, including attack percentage, including your niche stats for Chisa's liberation. How much attack should you aim on Chisa? Good amount of attack if you want Chisa to do right is with one attack percentage, honestly, I feel it's like 2.3k to 2.4k. But I think 2.3k is where it's really hard to get ready because we are dealing with 500 attack. So it's like, if we look at Carlotta's stats, right, 2.3k double Glacial Carlotta is very good. If we are looking at one attack percentage here, it's you want to push for 2.4k. Because you're already having one attack percentage here, honestly, it should be more towards 2.4k. But because like this 4-5 is hard to rework, this 4-5 is also hard to rework, this 2-5 you can rework, this 3-5 you can sort of rework on it as well. This 4-5 is also a bit hard to rework, but it's all low stats, so if you actually do want to rework, you can consider reworking on it. It's mostly this two that's like saturated in double crit, but every other stat doesn't have anything. Now also do remember to keep in mind that your energy regen, you want to like still keep it at around 120 to 125. 130 is super good, but like honestly 125 is quite okay for the ult to come back in time already. So yeah, this is also another thing you want to keep note of when you're reworking on the echoes. Okay, level 10 everything, nice. Changli 2.3k attack. Okay, great. Energy regen looks fine as well. Crit rate is slightly low and crit damage is okay. Above 65 is okay, but 70% is usually the baseline for anyone who has like a big hit. Like for example, Changli's out. So we have 5-5 missing one crit rate. 4-5. Okay, this is low crit rate. 4-5. 3-5. Okay. Well, this one's gonna be hard to change. And 4-5. But also low crit rate. Well, first things first, point scoring. Let's make a note that you have one effective 5-5 for Changli. Okay, so this one is going to be very hard to rework on since it's like a 5-5 already. So honestly, I think the one you can try to rework on is either this one or this one. Now your energy regen is 126, which is nice. Maybe you can try 120. Like you try out 120 first and you see whether you can work with 120% energy regen. If you find 120% energy regen a little bit too complex to work with, because the lower energy regen you have, right, the more quick swaps you're gonna have to do. And if you find yourself messing up the rotation a lot, then maybe you want to rework on this one, not this one. This one first, because this one has low crit rate. But if you can make do with 120% energy regen, then this energy regen right here is essentially a dead stat for you. So you can look into reworking on these bunch of stats, since 6.3 lowest roll, 13.8 second lowest roll, liberation also quite low roll, so this echo is essentially just all low rolls. Compared to like this one, 15.0 is like mid low roll, but the attack is okay, and the crit rate is also low roll. So it's up to your playstyle in terms of which one you want to rework on for this particular between the two lizards, the adult one or the baby lizard. Okay, level 10 everything, nice. Now S1. Well, only if there's S2, because S2 increases crit rate by 25%, but S1's still alright. Okay, bullying. Honestly, bullying doesn't really need that much. While I did say that 200% energy regen is great, I don't think bullying actually needs 200% energy regen. I guess 160 or maybe even 130 when you have her at S2 is probably enough. Anyways, for bullying, fallacy of no return. Yeah, okay. Nothing much for bullying. Mr. Gamba, well, rip. Nothing much to talk about for bullying, cause bullying can be as low investment as you want for her. If you do invest in her stuff, then you want to do a little bit more damage with Electro Flare. For me, I just keep my bullying very low investment because there's not need. So yeah. Gabrena. Okay, so Gabrena, we have 2.3k attack, looks okay. Energy regen, great. Crit rate is great, and crit damage is also great. Okay, nice. Do you have Chuyan? You do not have Chuyan. So therefore, you'll need the heavy attack rolls a bit more since you'll be probably using with... I guess the team is Frolova and Cantarella. Frolova will buff Gabrana's heavy, so you'll be using more of that heavy attack portion of Gabrana. S0R1. Okay, nice. 4-5. 3-5. 4-5. 3-5. And 3-5. Okay, okay. I think you know what you need to rework on, which is this one, because this, like, this one is great. This one's great. This one is just a double crit. Flat attack is okay. I call this 3-5. But honestly, flat attack is always the cherry on top kind of stat. So therefore, you only want like flat attack after you've rolled like maybe... Let's say if this HP is an attack percentage or heavy attack bonus, then I guess the echo piece would be perfectly fine. Right now, because this flat attack is just kind of like... So, when you can, not the most important, because your Gabrana has all the stats she needs, honestly. Only when you can, you probably want to look into reworking on Baby Roshroom. And also, speaking of which, when you can, let's actually see your tuner situation. 3000 plus. Oh, that's amazing actually. Tube situation, okay, bit on the low side. So in that case, regarding your tube situation, if you are pulling for like 3.0 plus resonators, you might want to you might not want to rework on anyone for now, because you're gonna have to build those 3.0 plus resonators. But if you are like if you don't intend to pull for anyone in 3.0 onwards, then you can look into min-maxing. Okay, level 10 across everything, nice. Frolova with... I think this attack is a bit low. Crit rate is okay. Crit damage is... might be missing one roll. Lithium Elegy, okay. So we have S0R1. Hello Almighty, how are you doing? Level 10 across everything, that's nice. This is a 2-5, we do not count Liberation. Now the problem with Frolova stats, right, is that in C server, they highlight the Liberation damage bonus, which is not a stat that you would usually use. Where Liberation affects is only when you manually end Frolova's Frolova's outstate, which is called Curtain's Call. Or when you miss her outro and you do the baby the baby end outstate for Frolova. Other than that, Liberation is almost like a dead stat for Frolova, since if you do her rotation properly, you will never ever use the Liberation damage bonus. Okay, this is 3-5. This is 3-5. This is 3-5. And this is 2-5. Okay, so Frolova will need a lot more work. I'm guessing you just got Frolova from this time round, perhaps. If you get a Carthasia R1, which for sure you will, because you're at 55, pity guarantee, how much different would it be without Chakona in damage output? If you're able to keep the aero erosion stacks up, maybe like 10k per tick. If you're having trouble keeping the erosion stacks up, then it's gonna be a lot more. Okay, so for honestly, for this one, I feel Prolova will be your main focus to rework on now, since there's a lot of stats that she doesn't that she's missing in terms of a substat rule. So first one to rework on is definitely Hecate. This is essentially a 1-5. Flat attack is nice, but it's a cherry on top. And then after that, you want to rework on... I think this one is possible to rework on. Or like this one. This one is just double crit. Although it's high, you still want like attack percentage or resonance skill. Currently, your Prolova attack is quite low. You want to hit like around 2.2k? The 2.3 is on the higher end. 2.2 is great. So yeah. Okay. Level 10 and Lupa. I see. Another possible team that you could use is Gabriela, Lupa, and Changli, which does work. But that means your Chisa is going with who now? No idea. 2k attack. Oh, wait a minute. You could... Nah, no, not encore. This Fulova is with signature? Yes, it is. This Fulova is with signature. Okay, anyways. This Lupa, I think, needs a bit more crit rate. 70% would be nice because of her forte and special intro damage. Kinda don't want to miss those crit. Energy regen, you might want a little bit more unless you're perfectly fine quick swapping with Lupa. Then 120 is much nicer, which you're close to it, so I think it's fine. Crit damage might be missing one, I think. And the attack is kind of low. Wildfire Monk. Yeah, that's kind of low with Wildfire. At 0. R1. Okay. 4-5. This one needs some reworking on, but it's not your main priority. I know Lupa's a sub DPS, but Lupa can do mid-decent damage. Probably want to rework on Frolova first, because Frolova is like the top tier damage that you don't want to starve her of her stats. And oh my god. Okay. Another 2-5. Another 3-5. And 2-5. Okay, poor Lupa is certainly quite starved. Once again, I know she's not like the most damage dealing sub DPS, but she can deal quite decent damage. So don't look down on Lupa. Okay. Level 10. Nice. Hungry Wolf. Yeah, Hungry Wolf. Your Discord Wua bot broke. Oof, rip. Try to put Chakuna without signature, but you want Chakuna's weapon so you can throw it on Desawa. Might as well just stick to Static Mist and pull for Chakuna first. I think that's better. Ooh, S2 Zenny. Okay, okay. I see who you're meaning. Zenny. Then this crit rate works. Attacks great. Energy regens, I think it's more than enough. Crit damage of 333. Very nice. Okay, so 20% and 20% is 40%, which actually bumps the crit rate all the way to 82%. So your crit rate is all great. 3-5, 4-5, 4-5. Oof. Okay, 2-5 and 2-5. These two are okay. But in terms of min-maxing, I think you're missing quite a bit of heavy here and there. Like these two are heavy attack damage bonuses, which is great. But there's only like 20% heavy. If you can get either one more attack percentage here or like heavy here, it's gonna push your damage a bit more. So that's something to rework on in the future, not now. Because your Frolova and Lupa certainly does need rework. Okay, moving on to Cantarella. Cantarella with 2k attack. Okay, sure. Energy regen, more than enough. Crit rate is somewhat on the lower side, but fine. Crit damage is great. Whispers of Sirens. That's 0. Was there any attack percentage or heavy damage preferred? Yes. Which is preferred? I think... If we really want to go into the nitty-gritty, right? We are gonna have to look into Zenny's base stats. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out the... Let me get Wuwa damage calculator. Okay, so with Wuwa damage calculator, let's take a look at Zenny. Are you asking for S0 Zenny or S1, S2, or it doesn't matter? Let me see. If sequences, do we have any sequence enabling here? Sequence note 1, because there's like some gifts like spectral damage bonus. S0. Okay, we'll keep it S0 then. Alright, so we go to echoes and we... Let's just put like the very main stats here, which is Overlord. Where is this? X. Wait, not X. Capitanus. Capitanus. Select stat. Spectral. This one. Substats. We can keep it as empty. X. Morning X. That's the wrong X. Where's the nightmare? Okay, nightmare morning X. Nice. Crit damage. Oh. No, turn this off. Yeah, okay, this is the right one. Crit damage. Then the rest are kind of like whatever. So we will use whatever this Zenny has here, which is rage against the statue. This one's a Aero Prism. Not Aero Drake, Prism. And Sagittario. Attack percentage. Not HP, attack percentage, and spectral damage bonus. Now to double check, we go crit win. Make sure it's sometimes I forget things here and there. Crit win does say double element. Yep, okay, double element. So we're doing this correctly. Now, when we look at not normal attack, we want to look at Forte Circuit. This one, Nightfall damage. We also should put the weapon here, 5-star. Not Blizzard, just Blazing Justice. I think we should enable everything to make sure that the buffs are like that. Sunburst, Inferno, Ultra Skill, no need for that. 40 enabled. Intro skill, yes. In this one not really needed. Enable. Okay, so we are looking at 52k already. Also check for Yao signature after this, sure. Okay, so here, when we look at this 52741 and we just go for attack first, assuming that we cap out at attack, 55 versus 52. Yeah, with just like 16.4, it actually buffs by 4 minus 27 is 17, so like 1700. While if we look at heavy, 47, okay. So clearly for Zenny, you want to see more heavy from 544 versus 547. So for Zenny, you actually want more heavy. If you can see this one right here. I think the best thing to also do is to assume that, let's say everyone is 15 7.5, 15 7.5, 15 7.5 to be a bit closer. But also keep in mind that everyone's Zenny is slightly different because the echo rolls are not always like correct. Okay, so let's double check again with these bunch of stats now. Attack 7-1, 6-9 to 7-1 versus 6-9 to, okay, I guess not that much of a 7-1-3 versus 7-1-6. 7-1-3 versus 7-1-6. If we kept it 7-3-1 versus 7-3-7. So heavy is still much better. Now let's say that probably you have maybe like 7.9 heavy here, 7.9 heavy here, and you have like 3 7.9 heavies already. Okay, so you're at 78560. So here is maybe where you want to get more attack percentage rolls. So let's see. 785-811 versus 785-811, 81129, 81150. So here is where we start to see attack being a little bit more valuable than heavy. So if we kept this out, 8325 versus 8321. So it's like 40 bit of difference. Not that big yet. Not that big. Yeah. So like three rows of heavy at 7.9. So I guess you would want to see like around 21% or 28 times 3 is 24. So close to between 21 to 24. That's where you start to see more value in the attack percentage. And once again, this shows how good to spread your stats out. Okay, let's double check it with Xiang Liao's weapon now, which is Verity's Handle. Verity's Handle. Wow, that's a big drop, man. That's a big drop. From 78560 to to 44902. That's actually a big drop. Yeah, you know, man, there's any bench reasons that yikes. Okay, so with Verity's Handle, let's do the same thing again. Let's remove all the heavy. And let's check with attack. So 39779 versus 411. 397, 411. 411 versus 411. Okay. Okay. With Xiang Liao's weapon, something very interesting happens here. 41176 versus 41162. So attack percentage has a little bit more value with Xiang Liao's weapon. If we bump this to the max, 42312, 42287. So it also depends on the weapon as well. Something that we are learning right now. Very interesting. So I guess if you have like maybe one attack percentage roll, you also heavy damage bonus bricked. Okay, so maybe one attack percentage rolls 41504, 429 versus 429. Okay, so that means we need to look at the fourth one. 4290 versus 4294. So you want an almost equal balance of heavy and attack percentage with Xiang Liao's weapon. Truly balanced. Wait, what is this? This is Wuthering Tools. It helps you calculate your... If you are truly a min-max freak, right? This is the perfect tool for you because you can be like, oh, what am I missing? Oh no, I'm missing some attack percentage. No, it's my shit is bricked. This is the tool if you're a super min-max freak who want to chase the best possible optimal build for your resonators. The mediator build, yeah, sort of. But if like that's too much for you, that's perfectly fine because you can just keep in mind to balance out your attack and niche damage bonus, and most of the case you'll be fine. Most of the case. I guess the other problem is that we didn't actually fill up here, but I don't think Phoebe actually does too much, other than yeah, Fragile to do more damage. Ultra skill. Yo, look at the difference, man. With Phoebe's ultra skill, you shoot up by another 88. Hello, Krishna. And let's say with Shorekeeper, yeah. Shorekeeper buff. Sophisticated Stellar Realm, yes. Supernal Stellar Realm, yes. Ultra skill, Binary Butterfly, yes. Inherent skill, not as important, but okay. So now we are looking at 94k. But still, clearly, having Blazing Justice, okay. Not even, no competition, no competition. What is this? This is not even a competition. And this not without the hold on. What's this? Stella Symphony. Nope, not you. Luminous Heim. Yes, Luminous Heim. Uh oh no, yes, this one is Shawkeeper's what do you call that, weapon. Yeah, so okay. 165 versus Verity's handle of 114. You're missing like 50k worth of damage. Yours both miss signature. Yep. That's why Zenny is very strong with um very strong with Phoebe, but without Phoebe she does jack shit. Verena S4. Okay, let's see. Verena S4. Buff for Verena. Ultra skill. Ultra skill. Liberation. Boreal Flourish. Okay. S4. He said he wanted her last minute. Friend DM you a picture of his account you used to pilot. Yes, Chisa, no Cardetia, no Chikuna, no Phoebe, no Zenny, and he asked, is he cooked? No pools. I mean, he can use main DPS Chisa, sort of. It's not the best, but still kind of works. Also, I forgot to enable Rejuvenating Glow. Assuming that it's Moonlit Phoebe as well. Okay. Yeah, with all the buff stacking is crazy, huh? Moonlit only. Phoebe main DPS or Moonlit Phoebe? This should be Moonlit Phoebe because you're using no other role for her. Yeah, it's Moonlit. It should be Moonlit Phoebe unless you're like doing something else. The whole lead, all the buffs stack up really insane. Then let's go back to Blazing Justice versus Verity's Handle. Huge difference. Huge difference. Like if you do everything correctly, it's huge difference. For 6 seconds. I guess this makes more sense because casting basic attack for does you only get 6 seconds, so that means subsequent nightfall doesn't do as much. You also don't have Phoebe signature. Let's see how much it drops. Phoebe signature, not this one. Phoebe signature, weapon buff. Oh wait, disable Stellar Symphony. Disable Luminous Heim. 163. That's with Blazing Justice. With Verity's Handle, actually not too bad. 163 to 1399. Close to 140. Versus Tragicomedy. Tragicomedy is a lower. Moongazer Statue is a lower. Blazing Justice. Yeah, so I guess with all the buffs together, you're not too far behind. And now I guess here is where it becomes even more interesting because if you have a lot of Verena's attack, right? 158749, 162 versus 163. And I do think that because you're using Verena, Heavy is actually working much better when you have all the buffs. So you see how heavy is actually giving more damage here. 163 versus 162. But that's assuming you hit all the buffs perfectly, which if you master the rotation, I believe you do. You're saved. Yes, saved. You're saved. Oh wait. Wrong weapon. Let's try that again. Wrong weapon. Let's try that again. 135, 139. 139. 1390 versus 1394. Okay, still saved, still saved. Still saved. Okay, still saved. Still saved. 1394 versus 1390. Dwargon trying to dwarf scare. Hey, min-maxing is not easy, okay? When you want to min-max down to the nitty-gritty details. Okay, let's go back to Zenny. But yeah, after all of that, well, clearly you don't wanna ignore your attack percentages. So I guess that's something for you to take note of, okay? You know what? While we are at it, right? While we are at it, you have Shawkeeper. Shawkeeper's R1. BB is R1. Okay. You know what? Let's map this Zenny's the Zenny's what do you call it? Whatever you call it. Spectral Frazzle, Inferno mode, yes. Heavy Slash, 40 Blazers, Quick Response, Intro Skill, Inherit Skill, doesn't matter, everything. BB and back to Shawkeeper. Attentive Heart, buff for Shawkeeper, sophisticated all the Stellar Realms, Ultra Skill, Self Inherit Skill, Weapon buff, Stellar Symphony, Luminous Heim. And for the Echo buffs, Rejuvenating Glow, Moonlit, Impermanence Heron. Okay, where is Nightfall? Nightfall is here. You have 110 points, energy region of 10.8. Crit rate is 6.3. And crit damage is 16.2. Okay, now for the Morning X is energy region of 9.2. Crit damage is 18.6. Crit rate is 0. Attack is not this attack. This one 7.9. AV is 10.9. Now we look at Rage Against the Statue. Rage Against the Statue is crit damage of 17.4. Crit rate 6.3 again. Heavy is 9.4. Am I missing anything? Yes, I'm missing energy regen. Honestly, the energy regen shouldn't matter too much, other than getting the ult back in time, which is always great. Aha, now this one is just 8.7 versus 18.6. And Sagittario is 19.8 versus 8.1. Now we have to remember to enable sequence node number 2 for extra crit. You have 30% liberation bonus. Is it good enough for you? No. Yep. It's looking great. Okay. Now you see that it's 8.7, 18.6. That's great. You're like with all the buffs possible, you're doing 186k. Okay, enjoy your meal, JW. Enjoy. 186,000. If we drop the crit damage by a bit to, let's say, 12.6, we added 1 attack percentage. Look, it's 188. And that's low roll attack percentage and low roll crit damage versus like your current crit damage, which is 18.6. 186 versus lowest roll crit damage plus lowest roll attack, 188. See, this is the power of having more stat spread. And so let's say if you actually do get lucky and you get a heavy attack, 194. So much more. Therefore, high double crits is not always the key to greater damage. You want a stat spread. Okay, I think we spent long enough on Zenny. Let's actually move on. Yeah, cost crit rate is not an issue, especially with S2 Zenny. You can actually focus more on getting good stat spread without worrying too much over crit rate. Still, you still do want to get like around 40%, not 40%, 30% here, or like 40, which is even better. Okay, Cantarella with this amount of attack, which is okay. Energy regen is more than enough. Crit rate a little bit more would be nice, and crit damage is okay. Whispers of Sirens. This, okay. Have a 10 across everything, nice. And we have 4-5, 2-5, 3-5. Oh my god. 1-5 and 3-5. 4-5. With quicksword rotation, no, you don't need that much ER. But if it's hyper carry Cantarella, maybe 150. With quicksword, where you just like occasionally go in, 120. Or Zenny, I think 120 is also enough. 130 is an overkill. And also for Cantarella, 130 is also good enough. Now for Cantarella, you don't want to look down on the Forte Circuit damage. So it's also great that if you can invest a little in Cantarella, because these echoes are horrifying to look at. Too many a times people disrespect sub DPS damage, man. And like, no, don't need to don't skimp out on the sub DPSs. Really don't. Okay, Phoebe. If she's on Moonlit, then I think these stats are all good already. Yeah, okay, Moonlit. No Bellborn. Please don't use Bellborn. Use the Heron instead. Use the Heron. Oh my, this is a beautiful 4-5 Heron. Double crit. Wow. Wow. What the hell is this? High roll cruise wing. Brother. This cruise wing is insane. Okay, now Phoebe is a special case because Phoebe's confession state doesn't give her a lot of multiplier. So Phoebe is one of those where you actually don't need to min-max the Moonlit on. Cantarella and Lupa, those are the kind of sub DPSs with big damage multipliers on say their forte circuit, and for Lupa's their special intro, Liberation as well. So Lupa definitely don't look down on damage. Cantarella, her forte circuit does big damage. Confession Phoebe in her sub DPS state, yep, not much damage, so you can kind of like whatever for her mullet set. The Krill Swing will give someone a heart attack. it will. And yes, for this one, no, don't use Bellborn, use Impermanence Heron. I know it's a crit rate, but Heron is still way better. Simply because it boosts by 12% compared to Bellborns of 10%, and Bellborn disappears. Bellborn's buff disappears after you're hit for 3 times. Heron doesn't have that issue. Okay, level 10 everything, nice. Camellia, the energy regen is kind of struggling. Attack might be a bit low. I think it's quite low. Crit rate is... Wait, crit spring. Then I guess it's not too bad. Still want a little bit more. Crit rate is definitely low and crit damage is okay. S0. R1. 3-5. 3-5, 2-5, 3-5, and 3-5. Okay, scratch that. The attack is kind of low. Where are the attack percentage rolls, man? But I do guess that you are no longer using Camellia, because Camellia, you have Frolova. No reason for you to use Camellia in Whimpering Waste unless you have absolutely no one left to use. So Camellia is honestly not too big of a... what do you call it? Not too big of a role priority unless you plan to use Camellia anytime soon, which I don't think you are. So I think you can leave her be. Shopkeeper has 2.5 energy regen, more than enough. Honestly, crit damage is great and HP is great. Stellar Symphony, S0, so S0 R1. Well, level 10 everything, that's impressive. Okay, we have 4-5, 3-5, 2-5, 2-5, and 3-5. Okay. If you are going... Yeah, if you're going damage, you will want spectral damage here instead of HP. But I think before working on this one, you kind of want a better looking energy regen piece, because this one's low roll, double low roll. That's not the best looking one. Do you even have an energy regen piece that's better looking? Nope, this one's shit. Oh, you do! You do have one! Use it! Wait, hold on. Yeah, you do. Use it. Yeah, it's energy regen. Their energy regen is over 250 already. So it's no problem. Okay. Now if you're wondering why this is like no problem, right? Shopkeeper only needs 230. Why 230? Number one, because of this inherent skill. Whenever someone is within the range of an ult, she gets 10% energy regen. So that's already covered. 240 is great. You can go even lower with 230 because Fallacy of No Return gives you 10% bonus energy regen here for 20 seconds. Now, yes, correct. What Tox is saying is correct. 240 is preferred because Echo runs out, and if you don't rotate in 20 seconds, then you'll be missing out that extra bit of buff. So 240 is the sweet spot and the safest spot. But you can really push 230 if you're a bit ballsy. or if you're like, if you're not too concerned over like losing that slight bit towards the end. And so now with this one looking so much better, you can go with spectral damage. Do you have spectral damage? I mean, you do have a few spectral damages, but I don't think you're using them. Wait, yeah, you're not using them. Okay. I see. Do you have some hidden HP that we do not know about? Okay, no, you don't. Okay, yeah. So this one can change to spectral. And I think honestly the rest you wouldn't want to rework on them unless, okay, big unless here. Unless you have no one else to rework on, but clearly we know that you have Cantarella, Lupa, and Frolova to rework on, so Shorekeeper is not your biggest issue. Okay, on to Xiangli Yao. I don't... 4-5 Fallacy Man Suite, yeah. Beautiful. Now, I don't think Xiangli Yao is being used already. Because the attack is like what? The energy regen is what? The stats are like what? I think the Xiangli Yao stats are like whatever, so I don't think I'll be going through Xiangli Yao unless you're using him somewhere. I highly doubt so. Do you have presets for him? What is this PV cute pets? Camellia DPS. Huh. Changli Mummy. Okay. Road Havoc. Okay. Pro... Prolova, Froly final, Loopy final. This one, these two are the same. Zenny final. I don't think that looks final to me. Cantarella final. BB final Moonlit. No, use the Heron. Chichi, Chichi. Okay, what's Shocky? Okay, you know what? Interesting naming choices. I don't see a Xiang Liao over there, so clearly you're not using Xiang Liao, but you're using Camellia. Which then I would say that your Camellia is missing a lot of attack percentages. You want to rework on this one. Because also missing crit rates. It's gonna hurt your crits by quite a bit. Get attack percentage here as well if you can. This one I know you're using with you're sharing with Frolova. I think for the rest it's not too bad. Still, Camellia is not the one you want to heavily invest in. Not while you have Frolova already, because Frolova is the queen, the new queen of Viva. Verena with 191 energy regen still can't get away if it's S0 Verena. S1. S1 still works, but when you hit S2, you need 230% energy regen because Verena's rotation is so short, like her on-field time is so short, to the point where you might not have enough energy the next time you spawn in with 191. So you need 230 for Verena. Now, Bellborn, it's okay. But like I said earlier, Bellborn's buff goes away in 3 hits, so Fallacy is better. Cosmic Ripples is not the choice here. You want to use Variation. Variation with Verena is way better. So I guess you do have another Variation there already, so I think, okay. Then I can see this happening, just Variation. Honestly, Bullying doesn't need Variation. Bullying with Cosmic, because Bullying needs to do her full attack combo. Verena doesn't need to do that. Wanted to ask Camelia's signature versus EOG R5 difference. I have no idea, man. That's actually a difficult one. I think we can take a look at that after. Okay, encore. I don't think you're using encore. Yeah, Changli Mummy for interesting reasons. Encore is 3/5 across the board, which is okay. Can use her for side tower clear. I think that's fine. Spectral Rover, huh? Spectral Rover with Zenny and Phoebe. That's great. I don't think you'll be using Aero Rover honestly because there's no Carthesia. Yeah, so Spectral Rover is the play. Eh? After Chisa, Rover only got good job with Spectral Rover. But why is this Spectral Rover having Havoc Rover stats? Okay, if we review it from Havoc Rover stats, this is like 3/5 to technical 3/5 with the basic attack. Technical 4/5 with the liberation, technical 2/5, and technical 4/5. So this would be okay for Havoc Rovers. Not like the best. This one's shit. This one needs work. This one needs work as well. I think it's like 1, 2. And Dreamless, no, you want to use Nightmare Crownless. Welcome back, JW. Maybe he changed? I have no idea. Yeah, but honestly, you don't really need to work too much on Havoc Rover unless you're using Havoc Rover in middle tower, which I highly doubt you will, unless you're doing some form of challenge. If you're not, this Rover set can clear like the side tower up to floor 3. Yeah, even for Havoc Rover, Dreamless is worse because Dreamless is selfish buff. Pretty much is after you cast the Liberation, then this Echo skill gains more damage. Which sometimes you might not be able to cast out. Like you won't be using this every 20 seconds. So Nightmare Crownless is still better. Crownless will do more damage with the 3 users, true. Because you can also cancel Crownless. Maybe if they do come up with like a Nightmare Dreamless, maybe we'll get something out of it. But for now, it's kind of like up in the air and very questionable. Sanhua with Emerald of R2 Emerald of Genesis is interesting. Overture, okay. You have Overture, but you're not using Overture. Interesting. You used to use with Camellia, but I don't think you're using with Camellia anymore. You don't have anyone else to use with, so we don't even have Dreamless or Cheer Hologram. In the 3.0 hologram, Dreamless is coming. Dreamless is coming as the hologram. It's teased in the 3.0 live stream. Not too sure about Jue though. Okay, so Sanhua's bullet echoes are kind of whatever, so I guess I will not comment too much about it. Jue to white area. Too hard to fight. It's fine, we got 5 minutes. It's not like it's tower where we only have 2 minutes. I think it would be fun to fight Jue. Come on, let's give it to us. We want to fight Jue. It's 5 minutes, man. What? How fast do we kill Jue now? Probably like not even, not even 1 minute. Level 1 dungeon versus tier 60. GG. GG. Okay, static means Motefi makes sense. Who are you using Motefi with? Probably Gilbrena. So that means actually your other team could be Gilbrena, Lupa, and Motefi, which now makes a lot more sense. Okay. This Motefi is also kind of like most of the stats are like whatever. So I shall not comment too much. Okay. That's 6. Nice. Baichi, why do you have Baichi at level 90? What's this curse shit? Anyways, for Baichi, no, you don't want to use attack percentage, you want to use HP for Baichi, and if you actually do need to use Baichi for whatever reason, you can just take Shawkeeper's Echoes, put it on Baichi, because that works. Dungeon level 60. Okay, you have... Are you planning to raise dungeon in the future? Because if you do, you're gonna need more than these kind of stats. You want double crit, you want more attack, and you also want resident skill and heavy. Dungeon 60, why? Because dungeon sidelined. Even you don't have level 19 Baichi. Ooh, look at this. Ancient relics. Purple and blue. Okay, I think the rest we... Oh, even a green here. Okay, yeah. The rest we don't have anything else to look at, so I think that's about it. Okay. And so... You're only able to save green and purple. Honestly, green and purple you can just farm in lower union level rover worlds. You know why? Because like if you join a lower world, right, where the data bank is like capped, the host data bank level is reflected. So if they can only collect up to blue, you will also only get up to blue in their world. That's how it works. Yeah. So that's why there's also not as much of an incentive for higher level players to join lower level players unless they are absolutely bored out of their minds. Because like, sure, I can help you farm echoes, but I'm also getting blue. So for someone who actually just wants to farm echoes, right, it doesn't really do anything. Like it doesn't help. So unless you're like those super bored or you just want an entire collection of green, blue, and purple, that's where you can join the lower rank players. Otherwise, don't bother. Yeah, with the co-op experience, people don't bother co-op. The co-op experience is way too dry. It's way too dry. Like, our only so-called best co-op experience that we had so far was this QB event. This QB event's co-op experience was actually so much fun. Can they bring it back? I was doing co-op events the entire day when it was a QB event. It was great. That ends up better farming instead, yeah. Like because for a QB event, right, I was like, oh, I was like, okay, this is my time to beat. Then I'll be like, okay, so let's team up with a few people. Let's see if we can beat this record time. Co-op for racing in 3.0, that would be fun as well. Co-op boss showdown event. Yeah! Like, Kuro! Give us co-op events! Stop gatekeeping co-op events, man. Tower event tune. Dun, 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 dun. You wanna hear a little bit more? Can we do hologram in co-op? Nope, we cannot. Which is unfortunate. Guys, if you die, blame Dodeswa. Hey! I'm not the one to blame. Okay, before we begin rating the account, I will head to the washroom. So, here is 1 minute of ad break, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. It is time to review, not review, but to rate the account. So for Kanashii, thank you, Flaw. Kanashii has... Hey! Why is dungeon down? Minus 60 points. For every 1 level of dungeon, you get minus 1 point because dungeon is down. Minus 60 points. Okay. So you have 4 points for all your resonators. The signature weapon, you have a good amount of them. Yep, same as the level. Okay, in terms of echo build, right? Your DPS echo builds are like mostly okay. I'm thinking you got your Fruluva recently. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No? Fruluva's not recent? No. Holy, Fruluva's from July. Well, that's minus 1 point for Fruluva. What the hell, man? You have so long to fix Fruluva's echoes. And this is what I'm seeing for Fruluva? Like this one? This one should have been fixed already. Bro, it's a negative 61. Okay, yeah, so only Fruluva's kind of like... You just woke up and you see this. Honestly, for Echo builds, I give it like an 8. But with Zenny, she S2, yeah, Zenny's S2. Okay, map exploration, better have everything 100%. Zengi's Plateau is okay. Why is everything like edged? Oh, Huanglong is no bueno, no bueno. 80% everything, huh? Okay, so that's like a 4-6. 4 out of 6 for map exploration. Now for tower, you have everything. So you get a 12 for tower. Tell you a simple way to get early 4-5 rolls, just get lucky. When you enhance enough echoes, you are going to eventually get 1-4-5 and 5-5. Overslept something that made you sleep that much? Maybe Zenny's come. Okay. Now we look at Whimpering Waste. You roll for a week to get, and now you're cooked with resources. Please do not tell me you plus 25 your echo straight away. Why cursing you all the time? What? What do you mean, Rain? Okay. SSS Rankin Viwa. You kind of want to use with Verena instead of Shawkeeper for this team. And for this team, you want to use Shawkeeper here. Okay, you get like 5 points for Viva. Skill Expression, I'm guessing you play on the PC. So there's 1 point in Skill Expression. Oh wait, yep. I haven't factored in the +1 effective for Changli. Oh, when doing that spamming event, why? What about it? The tower defense event was quite okay. It was just tedious. Okay, so I guess it's it's an account that just hits 40. Therefore, this account is peak. Almost good, but peak. It's 6 hours for wave 99. Exactly, that's why it's quite okay. You know why? Not everyone can grind through that 6 hours for wave 99, which makes that title special. You see, it's like groceries. It's like you're comparing between like grocery, supermarket, kind of canned food versus like restaurant food. Titles still available though? I don't think so. Like after the limited event, then you no longer get the title. But if you still have the title, you can still get your numbers up. Y'all did 99? Of course. 99 looks great. 99 wave title should be bonus points. That's a bit that's a bit too much though. That's a bit too much. Yeah, because you can rewrite. Like for those who didn't get 99 right away, they can slowly grind up to 99. On December 27th? Oh, you mean your account reviews on December 27th?
気をつけるんですよ。
But yeah, anyways, for your Weaver, I actually recommend using like Verena instead of Shopkeeper. Like Shopkeeper does work, but Verena enables you to interchange like the buff between Cantarella and Frolova so that they can buff each other instead, which makes it better. And so your Shopkeeper can use Zenny and VB. Chisa is kind of like okay, but maybe not the best here. Okay, and because they didn't ask me to do anything else, that's for the review of this this account. Yeah, Shopkeeper is better because you're near perfect rate with the S2. That's correct. Yes, Krishna, why do you want to look at hologram? Oh, what's this? Why do you have a few holograms that's not completed? Can I react to SMG4? What's SMG4? You haven't touched Sovereign yet? Sovereign. Hey, you'll be fine with Sovereign. Am I doing it? No, I'm. They are only asking for review, so I'm not doing any hologram. Honestly, I can demonstrate a Zenny gameplay. Is he watching? No, he's not watching. Or at least I don't think he's watching because I have not seen him today in the chat. Alright, so the thing about the best thing for Zenny, right, is that it allows you to clear holograms really, really well. Why? Well, here's why. Let me do something real quick, which is to just charge up everything, and then we quit. So the thing about Zenny, like what you can do for Zenny, is that you can use the Liberation, and during the Liberation, you can hold down the skill. Now, by holding down the skill, you're gonna cause her to do this set of attacks, which is not what you want to do. Instead, you want to hold down the skill. Once you see this pulse, this kaching right here, you want to do one dodge. What? When you do that, it enables you to enter this infinite parry stance. So as long as the boss attacks you, you can just counter straight away. This allows you to quickly deplete the vibration strength of the boss. So this is like a very good Zenny tech you can use to just cheese the boss. Let me show you in, like, for example, against the Lolai. Yeah, parry monster. Hi. Ow, ow. And this is where at times where you have a chunky shopkeeper so good. So you see I'm doing a very like simple rotation here. There's like hyper carries any rotation. There's nothing special, no quick swaps. You just okay, maybe a bit of quick swaps here and there. But the main key point here is that your Zenny is just going to absolutely destroy everything. Simple and easy. Just make sure to use the parry. You know what? We can also showcase against Fleur-de-Lis. Because Fleur-de-Lis is actually much harder to deal with. Once again, I'm gonna use the pretty slow rotation. The hyper carry rotation. My nemesis with Zenny, I can deal with Fleur-de-Lis not easily, but it's much better. Yeah. Watch this parry. Watch this parry again. Kaboom. No, Fleur-de-Lis, get down. No, Fleur-de-Lis, get down. Fleur-de-Lis, get down. No. Yeah. Down you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Swing. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. See that parry? And parry. Ah, missed the parry. No, I missed the parry. No, I failed. I failed. Okay, here we dodge. 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 Ah. Hey, what's this? Yeah, you see, with Zenny, you can just cheese the boss. Just make sure that you use the parry properly, and you will be all good. No problem. Now I'm gonna leave the rest of the holograms to you, because you have the best team to clear hologram. There's after I've demonstrated how to do unlimited parry with Zenny, you shouldn't have an issue with doing unlimited parry for Zenny already. So that's something you should experience for yourself. New record again? Yeah, because it's also first clear. First clear. So good luck with the hologram clears. And I think that's that's for the account review. Hope you've learned something from it and hope you've enjoyed it as well. I think the key takeaway here is please do not ignore your sub DPS's damage like Lupa and Cantrella. Also, your Frolova said please fix her echoes. Like fix this one at least. Come on. And I think if you know how to use Zenny properly, you'll be all good. Oh yeah, the Discord the Discord link doesn't work there. It only works in Twitch. But okay. As for the rest of you all watching in the YouTube video later on, I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Happy gaming rovers, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, nice. And that's for kanashi's. Kanashii. Okay, you collected everything. Collected everything. Nice. You want to play? Let's play. Okay, it is time for my alt account. Gotta do my alt account shenanigans. You have gotten a new curse sound. You wanted the Which one? You want the now dying sound or the or the Oh, the dong dong dong. Can you postpone your account review? I guess. Not gonna lie, the S6 Zenny does look good. It's S2 Zenny, but shame low heavy on her. Yep, shame is a low heavy. You know what we also discovered just now? It's like in the Withering tools, right, for damage calculation. Apparently, if you're using Verity Sandal, attack percentage, like Zenny without buffs, works better with attack percentage. But when there's buff for Zenny again, then KV once again becomes the better stat for Zenny until you have like around 20 something percent. That's where you kind of want to make the switch to attack percentage as well. Oh yeah, Camellia, right. Let's go to Withering Tools. Hello, Day. Okay, let's do a bit of min-maxing here. Camellia. Also, how are you, Day? Inherent skill. Inherent skill. Max stacks of 10. That's 40. Sweet Dream. Increased damage multiplier. Okay. Increase all stat. Good. Chilling in bed with your cat. Nice. Morning. Nice day for fishing in it. Oh. Okay. Let's look at Red Spring first. Red Spring. Okay. Talks. What are your echoes? Like, is it like very mid? Is it like top tier? Now where is Nightmare Crownless? Crownless. Select stat. 27% basic. Okay. Your Crown Lance is going with crit damage, I'm assuming. Then these ones are like whatever. Where is Havoc? Havoc, not Havoc, Drake. What's the wolf now? What's the wolf name all of a sudden? I forgot. So Gladius, no, no. Spearback, no. I don't think Chasm Guardian. Yeah, Chasm Guardian doesn't have it. Which one was it? Ah, yes, Havoc Drake main, correct. What was the other one? The other one was Tamburinis. You don't know the name, the flower? I don't. The name doesn't really matter. More importantly, it's just the stats. You need the stats. So this one would be. Okay, let me take a quick look at my one cost Havoc. Tic Tac and Havoc Warrior. Oh, of course, Tic Tac. You have to walk your doggo and go to the store. If gone, it's gone. Then have a good one, everyone. Alright, enjoy your walk, Sina. Havoc. I want the warrior this time round. Okay, you have to Tic Tac here. Give me the Havoc Warrior. Where's the Havoc Warrior? It's right here. Okay. Beat mean. Havoc. Vogo 1.0 echoes name, man. Name. Okay, do you have double Havoc or do you have one attack, one Havoc? I'm assuming double Havoc because it's Emerald of Genesis. Attack percentage and not HP. Attack and attack. I'll assume your Camellia rolls with crit rate and crit damage are like mid. So 7.5, 15. And 7.5, 15. (7.5) and 15. 7.5 and 15. 7.5 and 15. Okay, you do have 27% basic and 3-5 attack percentage rolls. Okay, so that's 27 basic is like around 7.9 plus 27. 8.6. What's my basic attack damage now? Oh wait, 27 basic from echoes alone or with the plus the... I think I should do with Emerald Genesis, right? Still 31. I need to do it without buff first. No sweet dreams, no sweet dream yet. Not this one, not this one. Actually, yes, this one, not this one yet. Because we haven't entered combat. So 27 without combat. Okay, so now we are 16.5. Haven't entered combat yet. After we enter combat. Actually, wait, no, we do need this one. No, yeah, we do need this one. One sec more like 1 minute. We do need this one. So 15... Because inherent skill. Not like... Not like enter combat. So, in that case, 27. 27 means... Because I have a 0.5 more, right? So I shall bump this down to 7.9. Time to eat, so bye. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your meal. So this, I guess, is double 6.4. Yeah, double 6.4 would be 27.8. Concern about 12% from Nightmare Echo. True. There's also the 12% from... The 12% should have counted already. Like, if I were to change this one to, like, someone else. Eh? Eh? Huh? What's this? Uh-oh. Nightmare crawlers? Hello? this basic's not reflected. Still 27.8. Even with Hecate. Okay, cool. Echo Rose itself 26.6. Ah, okay. If it's 26.6, then so you have what? Basic of 8.6 around there, and then 0.4, but this one's 14, 15, 10.1 on crawlers. Ah, okay. Yeah, just tell me your rows. Just tell me your rows. It's much better to min max from your actual stats. 7.9 on one course and 8.6 on another. Okay. 8.9, 8.6. 41.6 here. So it's like, because the basic is not counted in the Nightmare Crawlers itself, we have to add another 12% somewhere. 3 flat, 3 attack percentage, but leave it. I think it's important, right? Because the Forte actually also does... where the hell is the Forte? Crimson Blossom damage. I think that's the nuke. Yeah, that's the nuke. Okay, hold on. I need to double check real quick. If I were to choose the normal crownless, or unless it's shown here, Echo buff, low permanent Heron, no, Law of Harmony, nope. Yeah, because problem right now is if we swap it to someone else, right? For example, like just in Dreamless, for example. Where's Dreamless? This thing here does not change. So it's not counting the Nightmare Crownless properly. Which is actually quite interesting. Wonder why is that the case? Yeah, so the 12% effect is not taking here. So therefore we actually need to add another 12%. Um. Wow. Okay. Hit wise, check it. Yeah, it's not here. Weapon, echo buff, nope. Visor, nope. Custom buff. Oh, maybe we do have the custom buff here. We can 12. Wait, hold on. If we plus 12 here, okay. Okay, I think this one works. Yeah, here works. And 12. Okay, nice. Ooh. Enemies in tower adversity have increased resistance, typically 20% and 60%. No wonder tower enemies have like is so much more unfriendly to same elements. I always felt like it was certainly the case, but I didn't know how much percentage. Well, this goes to show that it's super unfriendly against same element. Okay, so you have 3 flat 3 attack percentage, and your attack, both 3 cost attack takes 7.5, 1 cost another 7.5. Okay. So attack 7.5. I can't take 7.5, so I guess I'll take 7.9. 7.9. And 1 cost is another 7.5. So I'll put it down to 7.1. Okay. Your teammates are very nice, Sanhua. Or is it Shopkeeper and Sanhua? Okay, Shopkeeper and Sanhua. Sanhua, sure. Buff for Sanhua, outro. S6, I'm guessing S6. Shopkeeper, no signature. So Stellar Realm, outro, Butterfly, inherent skill. Okay, so Echo buffs, Rejuvenating Glow, Moonlit Clouds, Impermanent Heron. Ah, Fallacy of No Return. And weapon buff, I don't think there's any weapon buff. You do not have Stellar Symphony. Not this one, not this one, not. Okay, no. Now we go back to Camellia, make sure that... Do you always get 2 stacks of Emerald of Genesis? I'm guessing you do, right? Huh? Oh. 6725 times 20. Lol. Liberation Forte Circuit. Ephemeral. Yes, this is the one I'm looking for. Okay. So with R5 Emerald of Genesis, let's double check to make sure everything, all the stats here are great. Yep. We have all the... We do not have sequence for Camellia. We Sanhua, Shopkeeper. Okay. 179, 667. Should be close to whatever you have. Rich Spring. This one's definitely 3 stacks. Conjured energy consumed. 219. Two one nine. So it's a lot more damage. She'll consume the buff for Forte itself. Yes, she does. Like, once you press the Forte, and the because when the concerto is full, right, the enhanced skill will come out, which is the ephemeral damage. And then so your concerto is consumed. And then you gain like this 40% extra basic damage bonus for 10 seconds as well. Yep. Time lag. So there's your answer. I think at the end of the day, Rich Spring is still... I think at the end of the day, Rich Spring is still better. Compared to R5. Signature weapon pulls out on top once again. Yeah, that's how they get... They sell you signature weapon. You gotta be like, oh, I have to get signature. Even R5 Admiral Genesis no power. Yep. Okay, on another day of garbage echo farming. No problem.
日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。
劇場入りの時間だ。
任せてください。
Yeah, actually we wonder now whether Zenny attack percentage is better or not. I guess we will revisit when we come back again. I'm feeling the slight laze already. Too much min-maxing in one day is not my thing to do. I would rather stare at stats and look at all of them increase. For me, I'm a very simple person. As long as I see stats increase, I know that I'm doing good. Oh. And so therefore, when I don't see stat increase, it's a sad day. Actually, no, I shouldn't be claiming this. I should be going to Fantasies of Thousand Gateways. Go TOE damage check. Yeah. The best way is to go tower damage check. But I guess the calculator is a good place to see, like or like to plan what other stats you need.
私が満月ね。任せたわ。にゃ。浄化。来追よ。化け物を滅せよ。
200 damage. Amazing bullying damage.
演技もお手の物さ。
少し遊んであげる。与えなさい。任せたわ。
Does she even do damage with max like Sanhua? I doubt so. I honestly doubt so. Because, like, if we look at Buling's base stats, right, her attack is actually very, very low. So that's already telling me that she's not going to be doing a lot of damage.
エピックショット。耳を澄ませ。
私を見なさい。
盛大に。
私が見届けるわ。行き先はすべて狩り場。
A proper healer after Chisa.
任せたわ。
I wouldn't count her as a proper healer either.
瞬くは禁止よ。
アジは俺に任せろ。
光栄だわ。
クライマックスだ。
Boom! Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful 699. That's the best number you can see all day. Okay. Now, we gotta do another 3 echo runs for Lady of the Sea. I have no idea if anyone's alive, but let's do a gamble is to see if anyone's alive. Will I get crit damage in 3 Lady of the Seas? Yeah, 13 dead to worry. I feel like the 13 people are lurking.
植物だって生きてるんです。
エピックショット。俺の勝利だ。
And no, this one's for you know. I still want to win next you know shit. Oh. Oh. Crit damage, let's go. Yes. Yes. Well,
インターバルの時間だ。
will I get another crit damage in Lady of the Sea. This time around, it's 2 Lady of the Seas. That prediction. Sniped.
任せてください。進化をお見せします。
アジは俺に任せろ。炎よ、燃え盛れ。
Okay. Absorb. Crit damage. Aye. Defense. Aye.
演技もお手の
花よ、
ものさ。
進化見たいの？飛んでけ。
エピックショット。輝きの瞬間。
Okay. Well, I guess not. We lucked out in the the first bit. Nope. Thoughts with a 2 for 2.
さて、この先のじ。
Alright, another day of trash, trash, Echo Rose, man. Start new prediction, will I get 3-5? Will I get a good 3-5 for this Echo? Three for 3? Well, let's see. And the prediction is up with 92% at nope. Damn. Not a lot of confidence in this one, huh? Same. I do not have confidence in this one. But let's do it anyways. Okay, energy vision, protect. That's something. Not the best thing, but still something. Come on, give me crit. Give me crit. What the? Oh my goodness. What the fuck, man? Nope. What the hell is this? Bruh. You know it's cursed. My you know it's cursed. You know what? Let's do something like Mech Kelpies. Actually, no. We should do Evinolium one first. If Fleur-de-Lis one is great, then I can just look straight into the Kelpie for the next one. So for Fleur-de-Lis, I am... How many of the solvers do I have? 48. Okay, start. New prediction. Will I get crit damage or crit rate in 3 Fleur-de-Lis? Aha, now it's slightly different. There's more chances of me getting crit damage and crit rate because I'm looking for both. Question is, if I don't get both, then then I guess the game is laughing at me.
エピックショット。
意味がわからないしべ。導きよ。幻想の変化。
HP, not what I'm looking for on the forecast.
三日月よ。任せたわ。 知りたいの飛んでけ華麗に優雅に
完璧な
少し遊んであげる
神の音調耳を澄ませ
Boom. That's a no crit, Brent. No crit. Come on. Does Brent still nuke BGM? If you quick swap Brent, yes. Like if you quick swap during his anchor, which is why I do not quick swap during his anchor, unless it's like for special occasions. Otherwise, I normally no longer quick swap with his anchor. What the? Ooh, I forgot it's an issue. I have no idea, man. Oh, let's go! Finally! Prediction outcome. Outcome. Yes! 4 for 4. Okay, let's do another one. Will I get another crit damage and crit rate 3 Flirtalises? No, I don't. I'm not claiming this. The confidence is at 0, huh? 0 crit damage and crit rate. Well, let's prove people wrong. We are gonna get crit rate now. Crit rate. Aye, what's this healing bonus? Oh, that was weird. Crit rate. HP. Come on, man. Door luck is wonky, so predict is also wonky. Yep. You gotta match the wonkiness. That's the only way. Crit damage, come on. Yeah! Five for 5. Tox is on a roll, man. Wonky Dwell up to the rescue. Okay, we leave for now. And then will I get a good 3-5 into Echoes? This is for Cartethia. There you go, 109 points, you just voted 20. Oh yeah, I didn't check the summary for the other one, huh? I wonder how much did Tox win. Gotta go for food. Alright, enjoy your meal.
さてこの先の人
Okay, wow. 91% for nope. How nice. 3 and 1. Crit. Okay, we have 1 crit rate. We are definitely onto something. I still need this one. So I guess I'll just be using tubes. Come on, crit damage, HP, liberation. Okay, that's a low crit damage. We need HP. Okay. I still need HP percentage. Come on, give it. Is this really a good one? No. It's passable, but it's not good. Okay? It's passable, but it's not like good. So this is very close to a believer win, but it's not yet. Okay, what the hell is this? Double attack straight off the bat. For Hero Rover, I guess. This is quite busted already. Okay, this is total garbage. Garbage. Well, outcome is nope, it's shit. It's shit. This one was so close to greatness, yes, so close yet so far. Okay, that's enough of echo enhancing today. Yeah, I think I should change my garbage pronunciation to garbage. Yes, it's just garbage. Okay, now the game is... What the hell, man? Mocking me with an HP percentage after all of that. Bro. And talks with a 646 GG. And after all that, it decides to mock me. Oh wait. I just realized this one is Gas of Welkin. I can't even use it on Cartetia. What the frick? Maybe I can use it for Rover in the future. Like if I do somehow get Chisa. But for now, not really. Hey, no one told me it was Gas of Welkin. But okay, I think that's enough for today's ooh. We are level 70. You know what this means? This claim all button. Yay, we got everything. Too bad we can't get all of this. Confirm. The satisfaction, exactly. That's why I only claim them at level 70. When you claim everything all at once. So nice. This also means that we have 17. 17 for what? To do what? I have no idea. This account needs more weapons, right? So, but what are the weapons that I need the most right now? New weapons? Maybe, maybe not. Because I feel like new weapons might not do the best for this account. Should probably just R5 Genesis for Rover. I'm guaranteed in banner, yes. So I'm waiting for Cartetia. And exactly why I'm also not pulling for Cantarella. Oh yeah, right. Cosmic Ripples for Verena. So that I can do big damage with the lightning strikes in Viva. I guess we also just wait for the new weapons first, see if the new weapons actually do buff a bit more instead. Honestly, hard to tell. Okay, I think that's good enough for today's stream. Yeah. Tomorrow is, let me check. Tomorrow we will be reviewing Arenosa's, yeah, Arenosa's account, but they haven't replied yet, so I'm not too sure. We can also look at Elias and then the Dew. We'll go and DM them very soon. Waddle? Oh yes, absolutely, Waddle. Today's character? Gusta, no. Alto, no. Changli. Okay, Huang Long and Sword. Huang Long and Sword for dungeon?
Yash. 受け取れ。
It's not dungeon. So we are left with either Glacial or Spectral. Do we have any Spectral Sword users? No. So I guess it is Sanhua then. Yay! Yeah, wouldn't be Yang either because Aero is already out of the picture. Daily could. Pretty sure this one is Chixia, unless I remember wrongly. Nope, I am correct. Daily 40.
どれどれ
Is that Carlotta? No, it's not. What could this be? This one doesn't give me much details. Still do think it's a glacial kind of. Glacial. Lingyang? Oh, is this Sanhua now? No, it's not. Raging Storm. Eh? Feels like Camellia. I don't think Camellia has a thing called Raging Storm. Raging Storm means it could be Aero. I still do think... Wait. Do we have anyone who's Glacial left? Definitely not Yuhu, right? Don't think it's Judge either. Storm does sound like Tian. Oh, what? Electro? Yinlin? I think it's Yinlin. What a Buster, what do you think? You think Yinlin too? Alright. Okay, yes, it was Yinlin. Yeah, we did it! Wow, today there were many close calls. Like Sanhua. And the Daily Forte for Yinlin. Sheesh. Close. Very, very close calls. Alright, GG's. Take care, everyone, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll see y'all in the tomorrow stream if nothing goes wrong. So, yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye.